My name is Jenna McGarry, and I am the assistant coach for women's tennis, and you are watching the Black and Gold Report on WFXB.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of the Black and Gold Report, a show all about UNC Pembroke athletics. I'm Jenna Davison, and today on the show, we're going to be talking basketball with head men's basketball coach Ben Miller, and on the second half of the show, we're going to watch a student intern project on a road to recovery. But first, Coach, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Jenna.
Last time you were on the show, you previewed the season with us, but can you just give us a progress report now that your non-conference schedule is over and you're in the heart of league competition?
Yeah, the non-conference schedule was challenging. Played fairly well at times, and we took one tough loss on the road, but hopefully we learned from that. And now we're into the heat of the conference schedule, which the Peach Belt, as always, is going to be really tough again this year. So we're excited about the upcoming challenges.
Well, the Braves matched up against three prestigious Division I basketball programs this preseason in NC State, North Carolina, and Georgia. What did those games reveal about your team, and how did you prepare for what you're going to accomplish so far this season?
Well, we were really fortunate to get all three of those games in one season. Sometimes we've been able to get one or two Division I exhibition games. So it was a great opportunity for our guys. You know, our fans were excited, the students, just people in the community. And then just to have a chance to play against that kind of competition, you get a real good measuring stick. Where you're at and what areas you need to improve. So got a lot of pluses out of those games.
Well, the team made their way to Puerto Rico for the opening three games, came back with 3 wins, and then returned home to host the annual UNCP Invitational, where the team grabbed 2 more victories. What did you see from your players during that stretch, and what did a start like that do for the confidence level of your team?
Well, starting with Puerto Rico, that was a great opportunity for our guys, and the fans that supported us and helped us financially make that trip. We really appreciate that. And just the unusual travel, it's almost like going to a foreign country where they're speaking a different language. A couple of our guys haven't had a lot of experience flying, so it was a great bonding experience for our guys just to spend that kind of time together in that environment where you got to go over there and play three tough opponents in unusual circumstances. There were some differences in the officiating, the style of playing the teams from Puerto Rico, but it's a real good test for our guys, and I thought they responded really well. And then, coming back to the McDonald's Classic, we had a chance to play 2 NCAA tournament teams from last year. So our guys were excited about that, and to get 2 wins like that early in this season was a real plus for the guys.
Well, on December 10th, the Braves debuted in the national rankings for the first time in 14 years after an 8-0 start. First, did you set goals like that for this season? And what things did you emphasize to your team during the unbeaten streak as well as after they broke into the top 25?
Well, it was a neat day when we cracked the top 25 for the first time, and really, if you look back, it's been 5.5, 6 years of steady progress getting to that point. And I think when we took the job here, I felt that there was definitely potential to try to get the program to that level. I don't know that it was necessarily a goal going into this season. Our goals focus more on, conference championships and tournament championships, things like that. But obviously, I think when it's voted on by the coaches around the country, that does say a lot about the progress of the program and what the guys have accomplished.
Well, this season has proven to be the best 14-game start since joining the league prior to the 1992-93 campaign. Talk about the progress the Braves have made since you arrived, and what have been some of the keys to that progression?
Well, I think anytime you take over a program, I think it was a big transition going to the Peach Belt Conference when they made that move. A few years back, I think 20-some years ago. But I think just coming in and trying to change the mindset of the guys that were here in the program. And even though we didn't see it in the win column those first couple of years, we started to make small steps. And those guys were all part of the progress we've made. And I think the guys have started to believe. Sometimes you got to get a few breaks. Obviously winning helps, but I think steady progress has been important. Obviously recruiting good players and just having them develop individually, and then build a team with those individuals. But it's neat to see the guys buy in as a unit and start to believe that, hey, we belong in the Peach Belt as a team that can compete on that level.
All right. Well, we're going to take our first commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to continue talking to head men's basketball coach Ben Miller, so stay tuned.